And we're live.
Hey.
Yeah. Feel free to...
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
So, currently we've got Linda from A Bit of Tea and Danish and Doc Fearsome in the chat. Hello
Hey,
to
Linda.
both. Hello
Sorry.
to both of you and to any who may be watching in the future. And welcome to session 17 of Secular D&D, exploring the Draconic continent. When last we left off, our intrepid adventurers were taking their hijacked amphibious vehicle down the caravan road towards the desert so they could bury Ailslosh's sadly deceased mentor, Mage Newcomb, where they also encountered a patrol of Yanti riding Allosauruses. And hello, Dave. And who, which they managed to defeat, and they found a strange bag of holding on one of the Yanti, caravan patrol. And
yeah, I've been thinking about that bag.
Yeah. And so we come, to our party as they're making their way. They're sailing their way literally along the caravan road. Things are largely, monotone as the jungled rainforest thins out into a veldt, and then and what will eventually be something of a savannah. The crew is working, after getting used to it, getting used to operating this cutting edge magical ship. Your hired crew is getting rather used to it, though the kobold with the goggles has been getting a hang of things rather quickly. 42nd, if you would like, as the kobold is maintaining the glass cannons, you can go ahead and make a insight check at disadvantage, because you think he's perfectly legit.
Okay, let me roll.
Is that why?
You do as well, Sammy.
Really?
Yeah. For those who have
right.
had seen previous the end of oh no, you still think he's he's just a really, really helpful kobold that happens to wear stylish black robes and goggles whenever there's whenever there's sunlight.
He's a helpful guy.
He's got a good sense of fashion.
42nd is standing on the deck, and he's just gonna wave her nice coat, my friendly kobold friend.
Yeah.
He's a nice
You're
guy.
all right.
Yeah. And he does the finger guns. goes goes back to
At least he's not a fungi.
To be awesome.
Yeah, it goes back to maintaining the canon.
Hey, remind me how well Torin rolled on his insight for this dude.
I think if I remember right, everyone else was like pretty suspicious of him.
Yeah.
But if you want, you can roll me just a flat insight.
Yeah, he seems really interested in the cannons, so I'm just like, yeah. Where's my insight gone?
So
I know nothing. I know less than I did.
Yeah. Ale slash he's starting to warm up to you.
I was
Torin's
kind of suspicious at first, but
Torin's still very suspicious. Still rather suspicious of him, but longest, you know what? So, he during the course of the travel, he probably passed out some alcohol, some free beer,
Beer.
or whatever drink of your choice. He seems to be a really good person.
Dragonborn. I don't drink beer.
you might.
Yeah.
No.
What do y'all drink? I guess that's up to you, really.
I don't know.
I'm Dragonborn. I drink the finest red wine.
Yeah,
Maybe.
That makes
but
know.
Torin is Torin's still suspicious of him.
I'm glad someone is.
Yeah, I could care
This is
less.
one charming person.
So on we go on our travels anyway, because weren't we heading off to find this druid?
Yes. So,
Yep.
but so as you are, getting ready to go at a somewhat slower pace, as the sun sets and the skies begin to darken. Who's keeping? Is anyone serving as a lookout?
Jesus.
I don't know.
Okay. So 42nd and Jesus, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Boy.
Jesus sees nothing.
Whoa.
I will expand the perception checks. Hold on. Yeah, I will expand the perception checks to everyone. Jesus isn't keeping watch. Jesus is having a snack.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice one.
Yeah.
Did mine not? Hey, come on. Oh, Lord.
They're going to skipping lunch, but he's making a friendship bracelet for the
I
global.
have a
Aleslosh is drunk. Aleslosh is drunk and not paying attention to anything.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So, Torin, your dragonborn eyes.
What do your dragonborn eyes see, Legolas?
Your sailor eyes noticed somewhat off in the distance, but not quite so off in the distance as to be near the horizon or anything. You're seeing strange shapes flying about in the sky. Strange in that they don't look like they don't look like they have wings at all.
Okay, so because Torin has these sailors' background,
Yeah,
and has navigator's tools, can I presume he's got a pirate eye thingy? I don't know what they're called.
a spyglass.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Can he climb to the top of the crow's nest to see if he can get a better look?
Sure. go ahead and give me either a perception, survival, or investigation check at advantage. Because
Survival or investigation.
Okay. With the spyglass, so you managed to hone in on one of the shapes, and it looks like you're not sure. So you spot a couple of the shapes. One looks like either a dragonborn or a lizard folk. You're not sure because of the distance. Just like flying. And the other is a kobold on a broom. And
sorry, say that again?
Yeah. So
just that last bit.
What kind of broom?
What have I been drinking?
Kobold on a broom.
Yeah.
And kobold on a broom.
Kobold on a broom.
Yeah. Easy for you to say.
Somebody slipped something into my whiskey.
Yeah, that's what Torrin's wondering right now.
Yeah.
He's riding a broom, right? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
A la Wicked Witch of the West, riding a broom. Yes, and no offense to any witches in the chat if there are any, but that's
Yeah, no, there are no witches that ride broomsticks in the chat, I assure you.
I can assure having been part of that community, there are none that actually ride
there are none that actually ride broomsticks. A few that may keep one in the corner to clear away the nasties.
I've got one I made myself. Still have it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all to the side.
Anyway.
What's happening? Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we digress.
Okay, so is it sunrise now? Is it morning or?
Oh, it's like the sun is just about set.
Oh, it's almost nighttime.
Okay. Torrin's going to climb down from the crow's nest and
Did you see anything? Nothing, huh?
he's going to look frowny, kind of like I do right now, and say, I'm not sure exactly what I saw.
Oh.
What's up there?
All right.
First of all, I need to know
give me a
if you
second,
put
guys.
anything in my evening drink. He's
I
asking
did
this
not.
seriously in character.
Yeah.
And how strong is it?
Are you drinking mine? Or...
I would be drinking yours because I ain't drinking 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Torrin knows what happened to him last time that happened.
Gnome whiskey is sorry, numbers. 1 second. I need a visual aid from my kitchen.
Vodka's normally 40%.
Okay. The whiskey is this is 80 proof. Yeah, so gnome whiskey is 80 proof.
Yes, that's still not strong enough to make me hallucinate.
No, it should not. I have never had that effect from it before. Now there's some herbs you can smoke that'll make you do that, but I don't have any on me.
No. This is going to sound incredibly odd, but I do believe I saw a kobold riding a broomstick.
Right. Right. Hang on. You're pulling my leg, right?
I am not.
Thank you for trying to cheer me up. I am in deep mourning here, but that's just ridiculous.
What do you mean?
What
do you mean?
A kobold on a broom in the air.
Oh, in the air.
Alongside something that is either a dragonborn or some other kind of lizard folk in the air.
What was it doing?
40 seconds, he's going to put down the friendship bracelet that he's making. And asking, in which direction, Torrin?
Torrin will point in the vague direction.
Oh, it was moving.
Yes, they were flying in the air. It was almost like they were on some kind of
Flying
Yeah,
Yes.
like a bird.
Yes.
Huh.
well, that don't make no kind of sense.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
42nd would like to jump on the mast, right? And do a double jump to like the anime thing, jump super high to take a better look.
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. If you use a key point to do Step of the Wind, I will give you advantage.
I will. Okay. Hopefully this works out. I've been running very well today.
Otherwise, you might fall on the mast in a very uncomfortable position.
It's not particularly graceful, but you you jump up, but instead of doing cool parkour stuff, you just jump up and flail around a bit, but manage to grab onto a handle and just climb up the rest of the way.
Did you mean to do that?
Of course.
You meant to do that, right?
It all looked very intentional.
He's shaking his head, yes.
So he does 42nd gets to the top, right? And he does a kung fu stand, and he's like, we call that reptilo style.
Well, you have a name for that. Even better.
So,
do I take a better look?
Yeah, I'll did you get the spyglass from Torin?
No.
Oh, because Torin's not doing that.
So it's just a flat perception then.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
You are very
I'll say you don't get as clear of a look, but you do spot them with an 18. If you take about a minute or so to watch, it looks like they might be chasing each other. Possibly.
Can I point something out of character?
Yeah.
Having the Looney Tunes character corroborate my story is not helpful. I mean, of all the characters to corroborate it, 42nd, dude who wears masked blizzards for.
But also, it seems that either because of just because of the fact that the ship is still moving, or something else, but they do seem to be getting closer
to the ship.
Yeah.
Could I reach?
Yeah, you're not sure if it's because the ship is heading towards them or if they're heading towards the ship.
So, could I reach him with my thorn wraps? Oh, they're too far still.
They're too far. They might be within bow shot.
Okay. We can yell at them.
Yeah.
So Reptilo is gonna look up and he's like, "Who are you guys?"
Okay, maybe don't give away our position to potential enemies right as the sun's going down and visibility is about.
Yeah.
They probably know where.
Well,
yeah. So they stop it, in midair. One of the kobold reaches down, pulls something up to his eye, and then everyone go ahead and give me a quick perception check. Okay.
Woo! I mean, it's dirty,
about
but it's
Jesus?
still funny.
Yeah. Sure.
Yay, Jesus gets to see. We hope.
Okay.
Torin first, then Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, so
Jesus doesn't see.
yeah, so everyone except for Jesus, here's a shrill, you know, a shrill voice, call out in Draconic. Cheese it! It's the fuzz. and the broom and the either you're still not quite sure, but the broom and the figure both start descending.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so they're broom riding kobolds from the 70s. That's so weird. Okay, all right.
It's Ring. What did you expect?
Fair point.
Yeah.
So
all right, well, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So what do you do?
Well, I don't want to shoot at him without at least talking to him first. I mean, we don't necessarily know. I mean, they clearly think we're some kind of. Did I understand enough Draconic to even get that? That they think we're some kind of authority figure.
Roll me an intelligence check at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Let's see whether you speak Draconic or whether you just speak RP Draconic.
Yeah.
I'm learning it. It's a patois, I think, right now. It's not quite Draconic. There's a lot of growling.
Yeah.
It's tricky. Where? What? How do I not? I'm not seeing this. Why am I seeing it? Okay.
Yeah, it's just the intelligence stat.
Just a stat. Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah.
Losing my mind. Sorry, y'all.
But you do have advantage.
Okay. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not sure. Like. Yeah. You're not sure you really understand it. It could be because it's they're the kobolds using some kind of slang or something. It's maybe not quite what you've been learning.
That was growly and grunty. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop drinking.
I mean, do we really want to be traveling on a road we don't know in the dark anyway?
Yeah.
This is something I feel like we should consider, given that
Yeah, I think we should definitely stop.
And they find
talk to them.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
So maybe bed down. If 42nd wants to play lookout, you can do it from the crow's nest because that's going to be best.
Well,
yes.
Hang on, but they started to descend. Are they close to us?
Yeah. I'd say they're. I'd say the closest one is about 40 feet away.
Okay, yeah, I think we should interact with them first before we try to go to sleep.
Okay, Torrin's going to call out to them. And ask what they're doing in the area.
Parlay.
Yeah. The kobold will stop and say, "None of your business, pig."
All right.
You got one of those fancy Marrakesh ships. Ain't anything that you're gonna say that'll make me talk.
Can I
roll some sort of perception to see whether this person is a potential ally?
Insight?
Insight, yeah.
Yeah. And hold on. Who's got the bag?
I've got it.
Okay. Do you have it out in the open?
Well, it'd probably be on my belt.
Okay. Hold on. Just need to roll something real quick.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm suddenly very nervous.
That's always good.
Yeah, right.
When the DM has to roll, everyone holds their breath.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give him a +3 on that.
It just gets worse.
Mm.
Oh God.
Okay, so you, Torin, you see that he looks down at you and he looks so, and his eyes are basically like locked on the bag. He's he is shady, but it's more of a, some kind of a criminal, he thinks you're from Marrakesh because, you're sailing one of their elite amphibious sailing ships.
We did paint it though.
Yeah, but Marrakesh is they're the only people who have and
we get it.
Making a split-second decision,
But-
Torin's going to
but
call
his
out.
but you do notice that his eyes are locked on to the bag of holding that you have.
So, Torin's hand is going to lightly sort of fall down over the bag and secure it with, put a hand over it. You've seen in the movies when someone's got a gun and people are watching and the hand just slowly drifts down and stays there. That. He's going to do that. But he's also going to call out, and in a moment of just trying to get this thing to behave, just say, what if I told you it wasn't our ship? Or at least it didn't start out that way.
Then I'd ask you, what happened with where's Fast Jimmy?
That's Jimmy.
Torin's going to repeat that name in common and ask the others if he knows who that is.
I never heard that before.
Don't
Was
know
it
any
one of the
Fast
ones
Jimmy.
we killed?
40 seconds from the test. I have no clue.
Don't know any Fast Jimmy.
Then what are you doing with his bag?
Oh.
Ooh.
I can't remember
Yep.
the story about how we got this bag now.
It was one of the ones we killed.
Yeah, no, you got it off. You got it off the route patrol.
The snake people.
Yep.
That depends. I don't believe that someone of your apparent politics would be close enough to the person I took this bag from to know their name so well.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
Yeah, Torin's not charismatic at all.
Yeah. Well, where'd you get the... See, something tells me that you got Fast Jimmy in the hold there, and you're taking him to make yourself an extra bit of profit.
Can I roll to see if I understand that?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Torin will stretch out his arms as if to say,
You're starting to get the hang of his like his cadence. So
Okay.
yeah, you're getting the gist of it.
Now there's definitely no prisoners in the hold.
Torin will sweep his
Not
arms
there.
over and say, "Come aboard, see for yourself. There are no prisoners on here."
And he'll pause, and he'll turn back to the lizard folk that you see just like hovering. There are runes glowing on his boots. And he'll say something in like really like quick clipped kind of speech. You're not sure what he's saying. It like you catch the odd word. You catch like he's saying a bunch of words, but they don't really quite seem to match to make a kind of coherent sentence. And the lizard folk nods and reaches into his pocket and just kind of hovers there while the kobold brings the broom down to a landing.
I whisper to Torin, I don't understand. Draconic thieves can't, but I know thieves can't when I see it.
Yeah.
Well, so he was flying around talking
in the broom.
He was flying on the broom and talking to us at the same time.
Yeah.
So he was shouting.
Well, no, he was, hovering, like, he had stopped and he was hovering and he was, yeah.
How far is the lizard folk like that is still hovering from for a second on the?
I'd say, hold on.
Please don't shoot at them.
No, I won't. I assure you.
Why? I want to attack them.
Don't.
Why? They've not proven any danger to us yet. They may even be a potential ally.
Well, the guy called us pigs, didn't he?
Yeah, but
right.
That's playing for cops. Like, it's fine. We're not actually cops.
About
and then he accused us. He accused us of something. He accused us of holding somebody prisoner.
Yeah, and we're about to show him that we're not doing that.
About 30 feet away.
Okay, so for a second, it's gonna take out peace, right? And she's go like this to him, like I'm watching you. Like you're watching him, I'm watching you.
And he does, he does it back to you.
We're just like having a staring contest now.
Yeah.
Look, it's definitely a contest. I don't know if I call it a staring contest.
Hey, what gives them the right to come and search our hold in our ship?
We did. We invited them on.
Well, I didn't invite them on. I didn't invite them on.
Well, talk to the captain about it.
You invited them on, Captain?
Yes.
All right, go right ahead. When they attack us, then I'll tell you, hey, we should have just stabbed them in the head to begin with.
If we cannot maintain the security of this ship from a kobold and one other lizard folk, then we hardly deserve to call ourselves its crew.
Then let them on the ship.
For a second, looks down, he's like, flying lizard folk.
Let him on the ship then.
Do excuse the robot. He likes to take pets.
Hey, so is that a special kind of broom, or do you just know how to do that? Like, how's that work?
Special broom.
What?
Let us establish boundaries and at least some trust first, and then we can sit and have a discussion.
Yeah, he'll like, you know what? Just gonna roll something real quick.
Hey, while you're doing that, can I steal a Like,
So, Elslosh, what's your spell save? What's your spell DC?
My spell DC is 13.
can I steal a concept from Pirates of the Caribbean fandom? Will anyone mind?
Fine. Yeah.
What?
But
What was that?
he'll say to he'll say to Elslosh, I don't just hand out answers to anyone, especially not an ugly whatever you are like you.
Okay,
Oh.
fine. Be that way.
Oh,
Shit.
that is so
Yo,
much
man.
being invited on to have a discussion.
Now he's insulted. He first came and insulted all of us, calling us all pigs, and now he's insulted Julie's character directly.
Okay, does Geo Sam's character actually know what a pig is?
How much are we going to put up with
Draconic.
before we slap these guys in
Oh,
the
yeah.
face?
Yeah.
How much are we going to put up with before we kill them?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Generally
about.
speaking, I don't consider name calling to be a capital offense. That's just me.
But
Yeah, but we're talking about where we are in this world. It is.
It's not though.
But anyways,
Oh, okay.
Torn was going to
Torrin's
do
with
something.
Taylor. He's heard worse. So
Yeah.
Torrin's going to reach out and say, "Listen." He's going to explain. He's going to say, "I'm a sailor. In my world, we have concepts of parley. Come aboard. Let's talk. No harm, no foul."
Yeah, you dickhead. Come on aboard, shithead. I say to him. Does he know what I'm talking about? I say, yeah, you guys, you two dickheads can come
Someone
aboard.
gag the barbarian, please. That's in character, by the way.
They insulted
go
us. I'm going
over-
to insult them right back. If they
Yeah,
want to come aboard, they can bring their dirty asses on our ship and take a look.
I kick Longus in the shin.
I'm not a pig,
right?
right?
Nah, you must be some kind of like backwoods tanner or something, because that's some weak game you got right there.
We did find him in a village.
Oi.
Initiative.
You are guests on my
initiative?
ship. Behave.
And
you.
he'll
point at Longus.
Yeah.
Behave.
and he'll okay.
Now.
So we've got a bit of a truce going on. So okay.
So, we are not law enforcement.
That was an in-character giggle.
Travelers of a sort. You should not judge us by first appearance.
Well, in my business, trusting your gut helps keep you out of the slammer.
In my business, you have to have a gut you can trust first, and if you don't trust us, then maybe you should recalibrate yours. Kitty, or is it a puppy? Puppy.
Mr. Pickles.
Okay.
It's a pickle.
You know what?
Sorry, we got distracted.
Yeah. Do me a bit of a favor, will you? Just can you reach into that bag and take something out, please?
There's nothing in the bag.
What bag is he talking about?
The bag
have
of
bag.
holding.
Well,
I have a bag.
Now I know that either you didn't get that bag from Fast Jimmy, or he didn't give it to you willingly.
Karen's going to eye the kobold consider him and say, "You're quite possibly right on both counts, although I have yet to establish who Fast Jimmy is, and therefore couldn't tell you whether I took it from him or not."
Fast
We got
Jimmy,
it off of patrol.
Fast Jimmy is an associate of mine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Can you describe Fast Jimmy?
About as tall as me. Dappled scales.
Kobold.
Yeah.
Didn't take it off a kobold.
What makes him fast?
Oh. You took it off. I'm guessing you took it off you took it off a no-leg son of a bitch, didn't you?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
leg.
Yes, that sounds like an apt description of the creature in question.
Go, puppy, go. Sorry.
Yeah, on that insult, we agree.
No, we didn't take it. We didn't just walk up to him and take it.
Yeah, well, we killed him and took it, but still, we took it.
Yeah, tomatoes. Can we
killed
continue
him.
talking?
And he had it on his person. When we killed him, it was on his body. When we found his corpse after we were done mutilating him.
So the Vipers nabbed Fast Jimmy. That's a shame, but I've got an operation to run, so I'd like the bag, please.
Tell me about this operation. Maybe we can help.
He wants the bag. You know what else he's looking to get besides a bag? Take a guess. Anybody?
A peaceful resolution.
Exactly.
I'm gonna kick both of you in the shin.
I'm just keeping an eye on the flying piece of
Try it into the head.
Okay, let's just say that there are certain substances that are prohibited in the quote-unquote great city of Marrakesh.
Really?
And because that substance is prohibited, it is a rather lucrative business to run said substance into the city.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Torin, reach in the bag. Look in the bag. I'm like jumping around your feet like an eager puppy.
Calm
Check it out.
yourself down.
Oh, okay, but it could be fun. Come on.
I have sailed on merchant ships. I know about trade, and I understand the intricacies of supply and demand of a prohibited substance or two. So, you like to make a little cash on the side. That's fair. Everyone deserves to make a profit. We have slightly bigger fish to fry in Marrakesh. Maybe we could work together.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to smuggle this substance into the city, we kind of got the perfect vessel for that.
Wouldn't be the worst thing we're carrying.
Torin will sigh, glare at his crew, and say, "Come take a walk down the ship with me where it's a little quieter and we can continue this discussion."
So for a second, it's gonna go like that again and do like a bat flick down.
I gotta say this. I'm gonna say this, and this is not the bag you're looking for.
So yeah, he'll follow you.
Okay, so once we're out of earshot, Torin will say, "Now, we're going," and Torin will start to explain what they're doing. "We're going to Marrakesh because there are ships like this that should never be allowed to leave that city. because the things they are trading in are far more terrible than any substance you might wish to carry back and forward.
What was that?
Anyone who wants to can give me a quick perception check. Torin, you will do so at disadvantage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rolling at advantage and I shouldn't be.
Let me just roll for Jesus.
These guys are up to no good, man.
Perception, you said.
Yep.
Telling you that.
If we are, we'll take care of it.
L slash. Are you being particularly watchful?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I really want to know what's in that bag.
So out of the corner of your eye, because I'll go ahead, since you're being watchful, I'll allow the advantage.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Roll. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the goggled kobold who is, your new best friend. Stealthily slipped a few paces back from Torin and the new, the other kobold, and tail them down down below decks.
Oh hell no! I'm gonna follow him, and I'm gonna do it stealthily.
Roll me a stealth check. So, Longus.
Right. Yeah. What about me?
See, you're not you're not sure why, but you do see L slash dip down below decks.
Uh-huh.
So
I investigate to see what's going on.
are you being stealthy?
Me?
Oh,
No.
Okay, 42nd. You see Longus go below decks.
Okay, see, we work as a team, and we all have different strengths. Stealth is kind of my thing.
Where is the floating bodyguard at this moment?
Like
the other Lisa folk.
He's still floating and he's still watching.
Well, so 42nd is gonna look back at Longus, look back at this guy, and just go like this and stay there. No. He's gonna take out his drink and just go like a big gulp like it's.
I'm already watching the guy.
We need to keep guard.
Yeah. Okay. So back below decks.
We need to keep guard.
Sorry, back below decks. I'm finished laughing.
Yeah, back below decks. So Torin was, is explaining that they're.
Obviously, I'm using quite vague language, but I am trying to make the point that this is not our ship, and we are no friends to the people who own this ship. And I'm sympathetic to a trader bringing in merchandise to any large city because I've sailed on merchant ships.
Who's got that background noise going?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll mute.
Okay. So
that was me. I apologize.
That's all right. Well, and he'll look around and he'll obviously see that Fast Jimmy is not held below decks. And
not much of anything down there.
So then if you're no friend of Marrakesh, why not just let me do what I do?
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm saying you help me, maybe I can help you.
What do you need from me?
See, we're newcomers. But when we get into that city, it would be helpful to know someone who knew their way around. Could possibly point us in the right direction, introduce us to a few friendly faces. Nothing too strenuous, just information.
Well, I don't quite stay in the city very long myself, but I do have I could point you to a contact I have, but I'm gonna want that bag back first.
Why are you so interested in the bag?
Because it holds a lot of profit for me.
I tell you what, I'll do you a deal. I take it, given that you're flying under cover of night and you thought we were law enforcement, that if you were to be heading down this path and got your collar felt, it wouldn't be the first time.
It's a risk you take.
Okay. So, I'll let me take it in for you. No charge. Except the answers to a few questions.
Hey, just
We'll
tell
bring
the
you
guy
along in the
straight
show.
out.
There's plenty of room.
Tell the guy he's not getting the bag. Tell him.
Okay.
You want the bag? Get
let-
your own bag.
Let me
How's that?
let me make sure that the merchandise is still there and intact.
I've dealt with kobolds before. I know you get your hands on it, it's gone.
I don't need to get my hands on it. I just need to reach into it. You can hold the bag. I'll just try and take the merchandise out if it's still there.
Tell me how to take it out and I'll do it.
I'll show you.
No.
I can't exactly tell you. There's somatic components. You know, I got to make a certain gesture.
Just show me the gesture, I'll do it. I'm a quick study.
He'll show. So he'll. Okay, so you twist your hand like so over, as you're reaching into the bag, and you say, "Open sesame."
Sorry. Sorry, totally broke character there. So,
and
so Torin will mimic the gesture and say like this.
Yes, as you're reaching into the bag.
Okay.
And I just gotta check something real quick.
So,
Before
for you. Torin does it, he'll look up and he'll say, I'll do you a deal. You clearly want the contents of the bag and not the bag itself. Now, this bag is very useful to me. So here's the deal. Whatever's in the bag is yours. I keep the bag.
So you're going to give whatever's in the bag to this stranger who just flew up on a broom?
Are you even in this conversation?
You're not there yet,
you're
He's following. He's
all right. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Totally.
L/ you don't need to roll perception, but Longus, roll me a perception real quick. Okay, Longus, and Torin, also out of the corner of your eye, you notice this. The kobold that had signed on is sneaking up to the other kobold, and it looks like he has a dagger in his hand.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oi!
yeah. What's he gonna make lunch? Is that what he's gonna do?
Hey, new guy. That guy's
Torrin's
gonna kill you.
Yeah, Torrin's gonna react automatically and pull the guest kobold out of the way.
Well, I don't think you're there. This is what's happening below decks, yeah?
Yeah, well, everybody except for 42nd is below decks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. My bad.
I'm keeping an eye on the floating dragon.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah, so I shout out. Torrin grabs him.
Yeah. So
Torrin will glare at his crew member. Do I have to roll anything to yank the dagger off him?
Give me an athletics check.
Whoop, sorry, still at advantage. That was a disadvantage.
Well, okay, so 25.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Still does it.
Oh yeah, you managed to grab the wrist that he's got it. He tries to dodge out of the way, but he doesn't quite make it.
When I offer parley on my ship, I will not have my crew break that word. He'll yank the dagger off the kobold and because the kobold's so much smaller than him, he'll just half throw him across the room against the wall as if he's really, really wound up with him. Someone called Kobold Protective Services kind of angry.
Yeah. Roll me another athletics. Just for funsies.
Yeah.
Roll me a D10 plus your strength.
I don't know what my strength is. Let me check. 2.
Yeah. Okay. So he smacks against the side of the hull and takes 3 damage.
Torrin will put the other kobold down. Now he's saved him.
And he'll dust himself off and adjust his tunic.
My apologies. My crew aren't usually so handy with daggers, but he's new. As we were saying.
Man, these guys are one step closer to becoming trident pincushions.
And so okay. Well, what's important to me is that it gets to my contact. That the merchandise gets to my contact without being intercepted. Hence the extra precautions in regards to the bag.
That's fair.
I'm going to go over to the...
What is the substance that we're smuggling?
Do you want to open the bag and do you want to pull it out to check?
Yeah, Torrin's going to check that out, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you pull out a stoppered jug, and if you open the jug, if you pull the stopper, you'll see that it's good berry wine.
gonna go over to the kobold that's part of our crew that just tried to stab the guest kobold and search him for weapons.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Cool. Ew. I'm gonna try. My hand's asleep.
Okay, so I mean, Torin's gonna put the stopper back on and say, "Okay, no alcohol in Murkesh. Is this the law?"
Just the Goodberry stuff. Their priest king or whatever got a divine revelation and says it's no good.
Yeah.
I think it might be too druidy for them or something.
Definitely not a god I want to worship right there.
Yeah, I worship at the altar of alcohol, not sobriety.
No good. Huh?
Well, we can take this in. Not a problem. It's easy enough. Your contact knows what he's expecting and you'll be able to arrange, I'm sure, your profits to be delivered to you once they've arrived, once it's been handed over.
We have our own arrangements for payment. No need to hash that out.
Do you need a lift into the city, or would you rather stay out?
If it's all the same to you, this is a bit conspicuous for my tastes.
Yeah, I'll take the wine in for you. No problem. Your contact, when we get to the other end, how's he going to know who's coming?
Okay, so just inside, just at the edge of the gate marketplace, there's a tavern called the Gold Dragon. You go around the back. You knock 3 times, pause, knock 3 times again. Code word is Hydra. Tell him that Slim sent you.
That's fair. So they call your friend Fast, they call you Slim. What do they call the one outside, Floater?
Fatty.
Killer.
Killer.
Fun. Okay.
He hasn't tangled with 42nd yet. Fine. And we keep the bag after we deliver. That's the deal.
No, we're keeping the bag. There's no negotiation there. So.
And thank you for popping in to say hi, Jeff. And
Hi, Jeff.
Hello, Robert.
The bag's ours on delivery. That's the deal.
We've got a few spares. I'll let you have the bag. The shipment's more important.
Then we have a deal. And Torin's going to put the wine back in the bag. And how do I hide it?
Just tie up the bag. It automatically hides. The only way to get the merchandise is if you know the password.
Cool.
But
it looks like we have a deal that didn't require a battle.
He'll look at the black scaled kobold and then kind of lean close to Torres between and he'll make a gesture and mutter something, and then only Torin will hear as a whisper. Between you and me, it looks like you got a rat.
out of character because Torin's perceptions on this guy being fairly good. Would Torin concur with that?
Oh yeah.
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 Torin's gonna nod and say, I gathered, but sometimes you have to let them in to make sure the ship doesn't sink.
And he'll nod and make his way up towards, up on top of, up towards the hatch. And be careful going through the wide pass. There are some big flyers, and they can get kind of mean. You got to keep an eye out.
Thank you for the tip, much appreciated.
Yeah.
Torin will call ahead and say to 42nd, let him pass, he's fine. Let him go.
Yeah.
Right,
Big.
So go ahead.
Like
42nd is gonna look at the kobold guy and go like back away.
And yeah, they'll fly off, and
I don't like the emphasis on that. Big.
Yeah, I want to interrogate the black-scaled kobold.
All
Yeah.
Oh
right.
yeah, we're coming back to that. That's why I just left him there knocked out until we were done.
Well, yeah, yeah. I was waiting for them to leave.
A little
Yeah,
waterboarding.
I didn't say enhanced. All right.
In the middle of a desert.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you do have the slightly nerfed decanter of endless water.
Yeah. But I want to. I would like to ask a question.
Suck.
Okay,
Yeah.
so once he's gone, we'll come back down below deck, and seeing as Ailslosh is near to him, Torian will just wait to see what Ailslosh does. Initially.
Has somebody relayed to 42nd what happened, or you just have his friend knocked down there and haven't told him nothing?
Yeah, on Torin's way back down, because he followed the kobold back up, Torin will say to 42nd,
Yeah.
listen, your friend tried to attack him, tried to kill him for no good reason. There's something going on here we need to get to the bottom of.
I'm sure there's a good reason behind it. I can still trust them.
All right, let's find out.
Well,
Oh,
we
maybe
need a lookout, so why don't you stay here above deck while we find out?
Yeah.
I don't
I'll do
want
that.
42nd jumping me the first time I give this kobold a kicking.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't want another grunt situation. 42nd is gonna just backflip back to the mast and keep a lookout while they torture this poor creature.
Sorry to salute up at the mast and go back down inside.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stand in front of the kobold and put my hands on my hips and say, what in tarnation do you think you're doing? Why'd you want to kill that guy?
He's a criminal.
He's a criminal.
Right.
And what
How do you
would
feel about us?
Golly.
No
I
comment.
mean, do you normally just stab criminals in the back like you're, judge, jury, executioner?
When they have a high enough bounty.
Okay. He's a bounty hunter. I think we should lose him. Can I roll insight to see if I believe him?
Yeah, go ahead, roll insight.
I mean, even if you don't believe him, you still think he's sketchy, but if you do believe him, you think he's a bounty hunter, so either way, you think he's sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You
That's
can't
true.
really lose this
Oh,
one, can you?
God.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, you think he's just a bounty hunter.
All right.
Anyone
Wow.
else? Anyone else at the scene can also roll insight if you want.
Yes, please.
Insight? Yeah, okay.
You already rolled.
I know. I'm not rolling.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it was a joke.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
I know something.
Yeah. So with that 21, Longus, it clicks in Longus's head. This is the kobold that was giving you guys so much trouble when you were trying to take the ship.
Yeah, I knew these guys. I tell everyone, hey, this is the guy that was giving us a hard time when we were trying to take the ship. I knew these guys were up to no good. That's who they are. That's who this guy is. I tell everyone this.
I agree. We should get rid of him.
Like, I'm not in the scene. I'm not there. I'm looking for floaty guy.
I don't necessarily mean kill him. I just mean like we should toss him off the ship.
Torin will turn to Longus and ask,
No,
how sure are you?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to go without a struggle.
How sure are you that he's one of them?
Come on, I recognize him from the ship. I remember.
All
I
right.
remember him. Right? You just told me I remembered him, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, but Torin's just part of the...
I'll go ahead and give you either insight or perception, whichever you choose, at advantage.
Who?
Both you and Ale Slosh.
Oh, okay.
Good, go. Get a good roll.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, at this point, Torin trusts Longus enough to take his word for it. He just wants to be sure that Longus is sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm for sure. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I would say, 100% actually.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah, you recognize from his clothes. They're pretty much exactly the same. Like, now that it's been pointed out to you,
you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Torin will...
Okay, yeah. So I try and relay that. I relay that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Ale Slosh and...
Oh, okay. So they get it.
Yeah.
They get it too,
yeah.
right?
Torin will
now that you've pointed it out, we recognize him as well.
Okay, good.
Okay, Torin will lie and say, okay then, well, long as you're the one with the main argument against these things. So, question him, find out what you can, and make sure leave the body out for the birds, I don't care.
Ooh, that got dark. All right.
Well, I knew these guys were...
we've got to kill him because he's the enemy, and Torin's just looking at him, and A, it's a kobold, and Dragon Ball's already looked down on kobolds. Second of all, it's an enemy. Third of all, it's a spy.
It's all around.
And he's always been suspicious of this character. So all around, Torin is just, screw you, buddy.
So our character, we're executing this guy?
Yeah, we got to get rid of him.
I mean, I would strongly suggest questioning him first. Just because he's got inside information.
Well, I'm not there.
Yeah.
In our defense, he did try to kill him.
Yeah. So, I mean, may as well take advantage of the situation, question him, and by all means, be as in-depth in your questioning as you'd like. Because that's not a euphemism at all. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Okay.
Say no more. Say no more.
Say no more. Say no more.
At this point, I'm gonna just shrug at Longus, like, yeah, do your thing, and I'm gonna go back up top because I don't want to watch the torture or whatever I'm worried might happen.
I mean, you could have just got him drunk. That was also an option.
Hey, I'm not. I don't do this kind of thing. I'm not that kind of character, I don't go into torturing people.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying you have to.
Well, no,
After what Torin just said,
We'd like to relate the story to 40 seconds so he can interrogate this guy.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but 42nd thinks this guy's his friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
Well, if you guys told me that he's the guy that attacked us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No, you
so
guys-
if Bill Slush
Not
goes
anymore.
up and calls 42nd down and explains that.
Yeah, hey, metal guy. That little kobold down there that had us all thinking he was our buddy tried to kill us back on the ship. Turns out he's been spying on us, and now he's he just tried to stab that other kobold in the back. So you want to go down and see if you can find out.
Are you sure?
What's up with
The
him?
one with the goggles?
Yeah,
I know.
He's
I
up to no
know.
good. He's up to no good.
He had me fooled too, man. I didn't.
He will play for playing with my friendship.
There you go.
So 40 seconds is
stay
gonna go
aboard.
down there.
Yeah, I'm
And,
staying up top.
Oh, we lost.
We did. So
So 40 seconds is gonna go down there and drag him to a corner and just take out his mask. And put it in front of the guy and it's like, we'd like to know how I got this mask.
Roll intimidation at advantage.
Wow.
Hey, Ring, the map's in the background if you want it.
Yeah.
Cool.
oh my god, it's terrible.
Yeah, roll
I mean, in a good way.
intimidation at advantage.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how I got these scars?
Yeah.
So, hold on, I'll give him a quick will save. Okay, it's a flat D20. Okay. He is a bit shaken, but
Not stirred.
so you like so you take trophies.
We'll call it research. Would like to be my next subject? Or would you like to relate some information?
Good night.
Dum dum
All
dum.
right.
We can get the information out of you easily. Or you can join his friend in the jar and we'll get it that way.
You'll be. I take out also the snake meat that I have from the people. I was like, you'll be useful either way.
Jesus is just hissing menacingly in the corner.
And okay, so question. Do you have him restrained, chained up? What?
Restrained, right?
Yeah, he's restrained.
Rope.
I will remind you that this was outfitted with chains in the walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those will do.
Oh.
Chain him up. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was a slave ship, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll look around, kind of get the kind of read the situation a bit and say, the only singing I'll be doing is in the halls of the winged serpent. And then he'll he'll bite down.
No.
And start frothing out the mouth.
Oh no!
Is this why we were talking
It was
about the
my
Cold
fault.
War before we started playing?
He's
Can I-
doubling
can I
down.
attempt
Everyone.
to
He's
CPR?
doubling down. He's doubling down.
Okay. I don't know this.
Attempt to
This is all OC.
PR.
Oh. Damn it.
I don't think that
Or is he-
CPR
is
is
it like an
effective
instant
against poison.
Okay.
You need an anecdote. Not an anecdote. That's a story.
An
You need
antidote.
antidote. There we go. Words.
Do we have any healers or anyone who might be able to come up with something quickly enough?
Well,
Jesus.
Jesus could boop him.
I don't.
Yeah,
have-
Jesus could boop him. Could Jesus boop him to try and heal him?
Yeah, or
Or Torin could just do it.
What did he just take a cyanide pill or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty
pretty much.
Tequila.
Whatever the fantasy version of a cyanide pill is, that's what he just did.
Mm-hmm. So
What are
yeah,
you
no, Torin's
doing?
gonna do that to keep him alive.
That's no fun.
That's why Torin's
With the
casting
information.
Cure Wounds to keep him alive.
I know. So what's he doing? Can you do it? What do you got to roll? What do you, is that
Yeah.
what you're figuring?
so yeah, he like just as he's like his heart is like starting to stop, Torin, casts Cure Wounds on him, and he like coughs a bit and his eyes open wide.
Torin
Uh-huh.
will
Didn't
Yeah.
figure you guys had magic.
Torin will sneer and say, "You don't get to die until I say you get to die. This is my ship."
Yeah. You can only
It's-
die if you're commanded to die.
This is not your ship.
Hey,
It
I don't
belongs-
see anyone.
Possession is 9/10 of the law, buddy.
Mm.
I think it's more nowadays.
I don't see anyone else on this ship captaining it.
That's right. Guess what? That
So
means it's-
you'll answer the questions,
That means it's our
and then
ship.
if you answer them prettily enough, maybe we'll let you die nice and easy. Maybe.
Maybe.
Depending on how useful you make yourself. If not, his mask's getting old. He's going to need a new one.
Yeah,
But
but I'm
not
afraid
fun to start screaming like with a knife.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid I'm a size too small for him.
He needs a
40
new
seconds is
mask.
gonna pull out his pet, like in front of him. Like, it's not for me, buddy. Just sharpen the knife.
Brilliant.
That is amazing.
That choice.
Yeah.
I knew the crazy robot had to come in handy at some point.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, it's useful.
Yeah,
having a
so
psychopath
yeah,
sometimes.
go ahead and roll intimidation again. Still an advantage.
Who's rolling?
40-second.
Oh,
Excuse me.
you will think he's intimidating.
Okay, hold on. I'll give him a wisdom save at disadvantage this time. Okay.
Thing working.
He's getting there. But yeah, he's it's like
Torin's going to just let him hang there for a moment, and he's going to take a good look at the dagger he's holding that the kobold tried to put in the other kobold's back.
Yeah.
We need to start naming these characters. I'm getting confused with how many kobolds there are.
yeah. Okay,
Kobold A and Kobold B.
so that the assassin
Yeah.
tried to stick in Slim's back.
Yeah.
Assassin.
But that's what he is, isn't he? He
But
tried
he-
to kill somebody.
40 second is gonna go ahead and search the assassin, but like in a creepy way, kind of like inspecting the skin, like searching for clues and stuff like that.
Okay, first give me a normal investigation check.
So what you do is you do it and you don't break eye contact.
Yeah.
Oh, that's giving me shivers just thinking about it.
That's amazing.
Okay, yeah. You find some of the gillyweed. You find the blow dart that he was using to give you guys so much trouble. And like a few vials of the grung poison.
It's all going in the back of cooling.
Cool.
And go ahead and give me another intimidation at advantage.
If you really want to creep him out in the search, don't forget to squeeze the squishy bits. Just gently, not too much.
Kind of like
you
checking
tell
a
I
mango.
have way too many creeps come at me in my life.
Kind of like when you're checking like a good melon, right?
Yeah. Checking, just make sure it's nice and firm.
Come on.
Oh! Yeah. He starts trying to squirm away. He's like, call off the construct. Call off the construct.
I'm gonna pull him closer and be like, the name is Reptilo.
Getting borderline now. Torrin will sigh, look thoughtful, and say, I don't know, he looks like he's starting to have fun.
Whoever the blankety blank controls this, call it off.
Why? What will you do if we call it off?
I'll talk, damn it.
All right, 40 seconds.
Reptilo.
All right, take it easy. Okay, Reptilo, calm down before I throw some cold water on you.
Yes, ma'am.
Who knew kobolds were your type?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's still available. Torrin will tell the kobold. But we now have questions.
He's all yours, Captain.
Oh my God. That was borderline. That was well borderline. Can I point out I do not condone breaching the Geneva Convention in question it?
Geneva Convention.
Oh. Well, I mean, technically, the threat of what that was.
Okay, so yes, let it be known that it is the policy of this channel that we do not condone war crimes. However, that being said, this is a make-believe game. All the events and characters portrayed in this situation are completely fictitious and do not exist.
Also, they are not true representations of our actual characters beyond this game. As people.
I assure you.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
Hey, we're all super fluffy bunnies. It's good.
Yeah, we are all pretty. I mean, I'm slightly hissy and scaly, but yeah, other than that, I'm a fluffy bunny.
Yeah. I'm a slightly fluffy bunny.
Yeah. So, sorry, just because the complete ludicrousness of that scene just broke me. I'm sorry.
No, but it's understandable because it was ludicrous.
It was completely ludicrous.
Yeah.
Like the robot dressed as a dragonborn wearing a gore mask, feeling up a kobold who's just
Yeah, there's too many implications.
Oh, what is my life?
But yes, being a creep and war crimes are not okay.
They're
Cool.
not.
Yes,
That,
I can
that
agree
is
with that.
that is our policy here.
And 42nd did both, right?
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
Reptilo.
But like once again, but this is this is a fictional situation.
Yeah,
As far as we can tell.
it better
I think
be
40
fictional.
seconds having
Thank you, I'm
a
100
wee
now.
bit of an identity crisis. It's like the Reptilo thing is like when he's sort of just treading that edge of I might slip over into evil alignment. We're not sure.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. 42nd is definitely chaotic. Like nearing chaotic evil. He's still solidly chaotic neutral though.
It was all
Yeah.
psychological torture, by the way.
I mean, to be
Oh,
fair,
yeah, you know,
Torin's
that
getting
is a
more
fair
chaotic
point.
as well. Yeah.
Except for the weird groping. It was
Yeah.
with the hard eye contact the whole
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, you have questions for the
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Just scared him half to death. That's all, right?
He was basically a TSA agent. That's all in that moment. TSA agent.
Yeah.
If a TSA agent touched me like that, I'd take their probe and shove it where the sun didn't shine.
Yeah, that's a good message.
At this point, I've just been flippant because this is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
So-
I couldn't shove it where the sun don't shine. I don't share toys, and they'd have put it on me first.
So, anyways, moving on.
This is what happens when you get hissy half drunk after a long week.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. No. We can do this. Whew.
Yeah.
Cool.
We
Right.
got power to this, people. Let's go.
Cool. Questions for the kobold. Anyone wants to have at it?
And
I think I've done enough.
Yeah, if people in the chat are still watching, if any of this made you feel uncomfortable, I am so sorry.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm sure when I'm sober.
And
I'll be
also, we
sorry
don't-
too. Yeah.
We don't advocate violence towards TSA agents or anyone else.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
However,
all butts are covered.
However, if it made you so hard, laugh so hard that you bruised a rib or something, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I feel like I just did like a bunch of sit-ups. Actually,
Yeah.
We're
I'm
not
sorry, you're breathless. Like.
Okay. But yeah, so questions for the kobold.
Yeah, questions for the kobold.
Yeah,
I wanna know-
One of the guys, he was one of that I tried to throw a spear at when he left and he ran away and I missed.
Mm-hmm.
That's that fucker.
You want to ask him where the spear is?
No, I got the spear. I speared a fish. I speared a fish and kept the fish for lunch. But anyway, that was
Cool. Anyway,
not. I don't have
general
any,
questions are going to be about the city, the organization, their religious structure.
I can't think of anything to ask. so.
Basically, where I'm treating this as a fact-finding pre-entry to Murkesh.
cool.
This
Ooh.
guy's
I'm-
been inside Murkesh. He knows the city, and he quite clearly works for the people we took the
Ooh.
ship from.
I'm up on deck. I
42nd wants
haven't
to ask
seen
him
nor
about
heard
the-
any of this.
42nd wants to
My
relate to
alignment is
Thorin
safe.
about the guy that attacked him on the market with the little nymph, the fire nymph, to see if he works with him. Remember the guy that attacked me on I don't know how to explain that. What was he? He was a shanty that turned into a bird and flew away.
Mm.
Yeah.
He just flew away, as in he cast this fly spell on himself and flew away.
Oh, right.
Okay. With like this much health.
Yeah.
I almost got it.
Hey, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. Is that okay?
Cool. Cool.
Okay. Yep.
So Torin will say, so you worship a deity of some form, and he'll say it with a sneering tone as if to say only one. Because he's a sailor, he has a lot of superstitions and gods, he must do.
Yeah.
Who presumably grants you access to these magical skills of flight and shape shifting, but insists you paint yourself black.
I was lucky enough to be marked by his favor at birth.
And tell me, who is he? Tell me about it.
You wish to know of Yahweh the Ebon Serpent, the Winged One?
The Winged One.
Winged.
Yahweh, the Ebon Serpent, the Winged One. Oh my God. Okay.
Apparently so. Do tell.
I'm no priest. You will find your answers in Marrakesh.
Oh, Reptilo here could find them right now.
Just like she just pops her head through the door, like with a knife.
Reptilo, your friend's getting lonely. Torrent's
So-
alright, but he's just chaotic enough that he will take advantage of someone being afraid like that.
Elsplush kind of leans down toward the hold and shouts, "I'm cooking dinner." Just so you know, about 20 minutes or so.
Detaching herself
She goes away.
as though she's detaching from the situation.
Like I just had this image of like everybody freezes for a
But,
second. And they're like, "All right."
Cool.
But I'm going to assume that 42nd asks his, question when he pops his head in. He's like, "Oh, so Alisar escaped as well. Interesting."
Yes. Alisar? That's the barbarian, right? Alisar, no. Oh yeah, the one that we should ask him about, the guy that's looking for the boat.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Got lost in the names for a second.
How many people are looking for this boat?
So, if you can't tell us about your god, tell us about his followers.
Well, you cannot learn of him unless you are devoted.
Mm-hmm. And those who are devoted in what way?
We do his bidding, and we mark our scales to show our allegiance. Those of us who are unfortunate enough to not be marked by his graciousness.
And where would we find his followers, devotees within Marrakesh?
Marrakesh is his chosen city. He has a great temple in the center. He is the center of Marrakesh. He is the center of the world.
Thinks a lot of himself, does he?
And you had best submit yourself to him, lest he release the destroyer.
And what's the destroyer?
It's a Stay Puft Marshall. Sorry, I'm done. I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
I'm back.
I don't think we're gonna get much out of this guy I think we should just keep it instead of like killing him. We should just keep him down there as a prisoner.
I don't think we should.
Nah,
again.
the longer he's alive, the greater threat he is to us. I just want as much information out of him as possible.
The destroyer has slept for eons. Or so the priests say. He was last. He had last awakened when he fought the gods of the others. He is the greatest of the dragons, only second to Yahweh himself. His bones are metal. He is a walking mountain.
We have a dude whose bones are metal. He's pretty mountainous.
40 seconds. Plus the head back in. Like.
Ding.
His footsteps shake the earth itself. His hunger never stops.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
What he said.
Only the followers of Yahweh will be spared from the wrath of the devourer, the destroyer, the Tarask.
The skill of right.
So says you.
Okay.
All right. Is that him? Is
that
this guy?
You live. Are you finished?
Yeah. Is that him spilling his guts? Is that his idea of what?
I was finished before you brought me back from the brink.
He was finished.
And he'll spit his bloody tooth in your face.
Classic move, though.
The tooth. Oh, Santi, there's a tooth. You can save that.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, it's caved in because it had a cyanide capsule in it or the equivalent thereof.
Well, are you interested in any teeth, Santi?
Oh no, I have obsidian teeth, so it's
yeah.
It will be a
It's got a
downgrade.
hole in it. You could put it on a necklace.
No, I have my grunt necklace.
Cool.
I don't need to represent another lost friend.
How do we feel? Are we going to kill this guy off, or are we going to keep him prisoner, or what?
No,
Out
we're
of
gonna
character.
let's put this guy on the ground, 6 feet. You know what I'm saying?
Torin will wipe the blood from his face, glare, and say, "Yeah, Longus has been itching for some exercise he can finish with you."
What is he chained up?
Yeah. He's chained up. I'm not even gonna ask for a roll.
And he'll turn to Longus and he'll
He's
say,
gonna execute him.
"Have fun with him. I'm done.
Yeah,
Just make sure he doesn't walk off this ship."
Yeah. So yeah, just describe it, but keep it PG-13, please.
Yeah, murdering a prisoner.
What? No,
Can we give him a fair chance?
I
Like
give him-
throw him
I-
a rusty sword or something?
I just stab him once right in the heart with my trident, and he's dead. That's it. Not much simpler than that, really.
All right. Once he's dead, Torrin's gonna come back and look at the body and say, "I don't want this thing stinking up my ship," and he's gonna take it out of the chains and throw it overboard. After he's
I'm like,
offered it to
"Dinner's
Red
ready."
Killer.
Oh, what? What did y'all do?
Yeah. Anyone with dark vision, out of the corner of your eye, you'll see the grass like rustle a bit, and there's and like a trail of parting through the long grass.
I offered
you
it to
need to
Red
go away
Killer.
from
Did he
the trip.
take it?
What?
Hey, Yellow, I don't. He's either not dead or something just already got him and is dragging him
Hold on,
away.
wait. Before I threw it over, I offered it to Reptillo. Did he take it?
Oh yeah. Okay. So
For a second, did you take the body?
Oh no.
Oh,
okay.
No, because like you know, like
you're supposed to.
I wasn't
take
going to
the
skin him.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So
That was if he didn't.
I
talk.
think the only so Ale Slash, if you want, you can roll a perception check.
Yes.
Do I technically have dark vision now because of the thing with Jesus?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Torrent's gonna look over when you do that, and can I take a shot in the dark and see whether I hit him with my longbow?
Ale Slash, you see his his mangled corpse being dragged away by a raptor.
Oh, okay. I put my hand on Torin's bow and go, it's no point. He's somebody's dinner now.
They're just eating. They're hungry too.
No, speaking of dinner, I got it. It's ready. Y'all still have the stomach to eat anything.
Cool. Intimidation and torturing a prisoner makes me hungry.
I don't want to know that. All right. Dang it.
We'll say I said that out of character just for the.
That makes you hungry.
It's gnomish stew made from some local ingredients, so it's a little weird, a little spicy.
Will it get me drunk?
No, but this will. I just hand Torin my flask. I'm like, have at it, buddy. I've been drunk since we buried Nukem. That's good.
Right.
Torrent's gonna either drink Tilly's head and say, you know what? After the image of Reptillo and that kobold, I need it, and he's gonna take a drink.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution save.
Worth it just for that response.
That was good.
A Constitution.
I feel like we really bonded in that moment, Lauren.
Yeah.
About you.
Yeah, you're not sick, but you are drunk.
Yeah.
It's good.
With the 5, yeah, you're very drunk.
It's good whiskey, right?
It's good.
Oh, you went from drunk to very drunk.
Yeah.
Gnomish whiskey is the best whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
To be fair, Rig knows it takes more than that to get me drunk, but cool.
It's magical, magical land.
Yeah, I know about you, but Torn, on the other hand,
we've established in this game, I think that Torrin's a bit of a lightweight anyway.
Yeah, because Torrin's a bit of a teetotaler. That's a hard word to say.
Yeah.
Not a total one. But yeah, you don't drink a lot.
He's a former sailor. We can presume he's had a fair few drinks in his time.
Oh, sure.
So,
not totally a teetotaler.
40 seconds is gonna invite the crew to drink and explain what happened to.
Yeah, Torrin's never gonna be so drunk that he'll take a drink off 42nd. He'll stick to Ale Slash's whiskey.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't go near that again. That shit nearly killed me.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna bother rolling a bunch of Constitution saves, but yeah, like the entire crew is pretty much almost immediately blind drunk.
Yeah, so drunkenly Torrin's gonna start a sing along.
I'm dancing with 42nd, but my feet are on his feet. Because I'm so wee in comparison. It's like this business.
Tina.
40 seconds is contemplating that he doesn't always speak evil friends.
I'm also singing a song in Gnomish off key. Can enjoy that.
Yeah, we're all singing off key. Torrin's probably singing some kind of sea shanty.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I haven't been drinking anything, so I'm like,
yeah,
I'm not drinking.
Torrin's gonna nudge you and say, "Hey, come on, join in."
a couple of the crew members like break out instruments. One's got like a set of panpipes. One's got a fiddle,
harmonica.
Nice.
Well, actually, I play the pan flute. So
I actually do
No.
play the harmonica. I've got one somewhere.
no,
Nice.
and 42nd plays the pan flute as well.
Yeah.
So,
I'm talking real life, but yeah, cool.
oh no, I don't even. I can't even hold a pan flute in real life.
But yeah, so we all get drunk and have fun.
After
And
we talk
Jesus
to the
is
president.
like, Torin tries to feed Jesus some of the alcohol, but he turns his nose up at it because he's cleverer than Torin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Niblet's not interested either. She knows where that leads.
But Torin's out tonight. So are we all going to fall asleep in a pile like cats?
Well, no, after the drinking is done, 42nd is gonna climb back up in the mast and do his sentinel watch thing since he doesn't really get drunk.
Okay,
Thank
fair.
you.
Cool.
And I think that's a good place to call this session.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like we went from being good guys to being like the second crew of the Black Pearl in this game.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit. Suddenly, torture, intimidation, and the threat of unmentionables is not so unmentionable anymore.
Yeah.
But we mean well.
I've definitely I've got songs from Ailstorm going around in my head right now.
Mm.
The curse of
Did we get any real information out of this guy or what?
Nah, he
Well-
was just wearing.
Well, but we also learned that Marrakesh is a religious oligarchy, and that
Yeah.
the god is clearly an evil god.
We got
then
that
I
the
got a
god
blow
is a
dart gun.
dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that the
Can
god
I
is
use
a
the blow dart
dragon.
gun?
What?
Ring?
What?
Can I use the blow dart gun? Can I use it?
A blow dart gun.
You could, because I think it's stupid that blow dart guns are classed as martial weapons.
No, I have proficiency in martial weapons.
No, you
It's a
don't.
blunt. Oh no, it's a simple weapon. Oh,
Yeah, simple. Yeah. But that being said, they won't be. It wouldn't be a monk weapon for you.
Okay.
So that means you couldn't really do a lot of your martial arts stuff with it.
Mm.
Nah. But
Okay.
it's always
Oh,
fun
I-
to have an exotic weapon.
I
Yeah.
have martial weapons and I have simple weapons as well.
Yeah. I'm house ruling that blow darts or blowguns are simple weapons because I think it's really, really stupid that they're classed as martial weapons.
I agree.
Mm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a blow dart. Good blow dart.
Is that the 5th edition?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Don't they have that class as simple in 4th edition, or they don't have a class?
I've never played fourth.
I've played fourth, but no one ever used a blowgun, so I don't know. I've got the books around here somewhere. But
Oh,
I'm
just
not
wondering.
gonna.
But yeah,
Not that
it's
It's not a big deal.
yeah, it's stupid that they're classed as martial weapons because they do piddly damage and they're, and they're simple,
Yeah.
It's like one of the first, weapons that any people invent.
Yeah, it's like the sling and then the blow dart, right?
Yeah.
Once they figure out like how to tap venomous creatures or poisonous plants for poison, it's like then blow dart. But
And
Yeah.
and making them a martial weapon means that any class that would get the most use out of a blowgun, cough the rogue cough,
yeah.
can't, doesn't have proficiency in it for some stupid reason.
Yeah, that is lame. I agree.
Yeah.
Because that would be a perfect rogue weapon.
Yeah.
Like it's very sneaky. You pop up, pop back down.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
noise.
I remember like spitballs in school. You just get a little bit of and a straw.
Unfortunately, yes. I was more the getter of than the giver of spitballs in school, but that's okay.
But you get what I'm saying, right?
I do. Yeah.
Very simple device.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So so we're gonna all pass out drunkenly for the night, and luckily 42nd doesn't really get drunk, so someone's watching our backs.
Yeah, and Jesus turned his nose for the alcohol, so he's watching too.
Cool.
So cool.
From a different point in the boat, I imagine.
I should also point out it's going to be a really awkward morning after when we all wake up curled around each other on the top deck.
Well, if you guys want, I'll give you another Constitution save to see if you can actually make it to bed.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd
let's
be cool.
do that.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Cool.
I'm not drinking, so I don't need to make any.
Yeah, that's true. Longest did say he wasn't drinking, so that's true.
With 21, can Torin put the others to bed?
Yeah. Well, technically, Ale Slosh has advantage.
Oh, I did not roll with her.
Because of her magic item.
Oh, right, yeah. Never mind. Let's go with that first one.
Yeah.
Well, you want to go to sleep? Come over here. I'll put you to sleep.
Well,
hey, no, I got. Thank you. I got it.
Yeah. So yeah. With the 21, I'll say Torn was able to put the crew to bed. Ale Slosh is able to, see to herself, and Longest didn't drink.
Yeah.
So.
And if Torn offers to carry me, I'm like, thanks, man. I got it. I can get it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, but he's still gonna follow behind you until you get to where you're sleeping, just like in case you fall over.
Oh, it's quite nice. Quite nice. You're a good friend. You're a good friend. I grab his forearm. You're one of the good ones. I'm telling you. You're awesome. You're awesome, Captain.
So have we now established Torin as a mum drunk?
Yeah.
You're my captain. Yay.
Yeah. I'm glad you're our leader. Girl. And then I go to bed.
And you just pass
out, as probably more accurate.
So
can't you if you're drunk you can still watch, right? You just do it drunk.
Yeah, but you're not very good at it.
No, yeah, you're doing a drunken watch.
But there's no real need because one, Jesus is watching.
Yeah.
And two,
always.
And two, you have a robot that doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus is watching over us. So no funny business.
And constructs are awesome. Yeah. Or Warforged.
In this case, it's a good thing.
It's not creepy at all.
Yeah, but it actually
I don't
makes
care.
sense.
I don't care how evil you get, Metal Man. I love you, and we will always be friends.
I'll hold you to that.
Also, she's really drunk.
I'll hold you to that.
We love you. Yeah, we all love each other.
I like pat the end of whatever weapon he pointed at me, and then stagger away.
We're all in love.
So, any final thoughts on the session?
No, that was
fun.
It was nice. I gotta say, I love the combat sessions because I like to murder hobo a bit. Y'all know this by now, but I like the role play sessions too because it's nice to get out of that kill blood makes the grass grow moment and actually like do diplomacy and intimidation, persuasion. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's just funny seeing the different ways we all interact on those kind of sessions as well.
Yeah.
No,
I
didn't expect you doing that kind of play.
I never thought I'd be in a situation where I'm laughing because I'm essentially pretending to break to like commit war crimes.
Right?
So that was just weird.
God. I was making coffee in the kitchen, so I had my sound muted. I was laughing so hard, like tears were coming to my eyes. And I was like, I might as well have muted anyway because I was laughing so loudly.
I'm just happy that my captain is finally learning how to use my skills.
Right? That move with taking the face off and setting it down. And, oh my God.
Yeah.
What? That was amazing.
And they just like, I'm gonna pat him down, but like creepily.
I would have, yeah. I would have pissed myself if that.
Yeah,
if I was
that went from creepy pat down to illicit suggestion in about 3 seconds.
Oh
flat.
god, yeah, it did. It got weird, but okay, yeah.
No, he talked. He talked.
Yeah,
Also,
he does. Result.
Also, out of character, how did you guys like that little bit of foreshadowing at the end?
Nice.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I am very curious.
Yes. I'm always looking forward to the next section. Like
It was unexpected.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's like into the campaign foreshadowing.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I was expecting an ambush like the very next session. Okay, I'm glad you said that.
when he was talking about the destroyer.
Oh,
Yeah.
the destroyer? Oh no, yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That was good. That was excellent foreshadowing as well. There was also the thing about that Slim told us about where the big things fly and on the way. So I was like, okay, ambush is coming up. Yeah, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like Outlander up in here.
I thought that was like a foreshadow for like a final big event like that we're gonna have to try to stop or be part of.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to stop the destroyer being wakened, hopefully, and if not, we're gonna have to fight it, and that sounds terrifying.
Well,
Hey, do you know what's just occurred to me?
Huh.
Torin is now, after a night of questionable activity, has now got to answer to the girlfriend on his ring finger.
Oh no!
Oh shit! He's now
Does
got
he
to
hear all of
explain
that?
why. I presume so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you have
He's now
fun with
got to
that.
explain why he's okay with torture and whatever the hell else you want to call what 42nd was doing, and why he was so vicious, and why he drank so much, and oh gosh, he's gonna get.
I do like that it was more psychological than anything else. Like for all that guy knew, you weren't going to put him in a specimen. Like you, in your mind, you could have been like, I'm not putting him in a specimen jar, and even when you had a chance, you didn't. So
yeah,
I didn't. I agree with. I agree with the captain last time. Like after you guys left, I had to agree with the captain that I wasn't gonna pickle any conscious beans anymore.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
nice.
But
so even me offering it was kind of,
like a test.
Taking the mickey.
Okay, yeah, my phone is about to die. So
let's move to Shilling then.
Yeah. Okay. Tuesday night. Oh. Yeah, I got my furlough got extended, which is fine. I'm financially, we're okay. No one worry. But that means that I can do my show at the regular time, Tuesday, Wine and Reason, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, and I think it's like 8 p.m. in the UK. I'm not sure. I think it's like 8.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. So I'll see anybody who wants to be around for that. I'll see you then. I can't shill the topic because I haven't decided on it yet. There's so much happening, and it's like 18 things an hour, and I'm a little overloaded. So I just got to find the thing to focus on and just do one thing.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. Me. So on Wednesday, I'm gonna be having an interview with Brohead. He's a ex-Hindu from he's a stand-up comedian in Berlin. So we're gonna do a little deconversion story with him. And then on Thursday, I'm gonna be having a talk with Richard Madsen about where he believes and stuff. We're gonna try to make him for him to make me go through the basics of it instead of debating him this time. And that's all I got.
That's awesome, though. Right on.
And we'll keep going the clockwise, I think, is how we're going. So, Hissy?
Cool. As usual, Sunday afternoons, Jeff and I are going through the next Asterix book. I think it's Asterix at the Olympic Games this week.
Yep, Asterix at the Olympics.
Cool, Asterix at the Olympics. So come check that out tomorrow, 1 o'clock UK time. The link will go up tomorrow at some point. Just keep an eye out for it. We'll tweet out. We usually do about an hour beforehand, so you're aware. And And then right afterwards, you'll be turning over to Ring, which we'll probably tell you about on the day. Also, if you're interested in classics, classical reception, I know a university level professor who's running a course of educational. He's running a course and he's talks about how ancient myths appear in modern films. So if you're interested in that, give me a shout. I will send you the link to his website.
I am very interested in that.
Cool. Because that's kind of my thing, and he was my former tutor, so I cannot praise him highly enough. Go for that. And he doesn't know that I shill any of this, but I respect the good dude so much, seriously. If you're interested in that topic, he's the person to listen to on it.
Newcomb was named after my favorite lit professor in grad school.
Yeah, Tony's a great guy. He's on Twitter as TonyKeen46. And you can find him there or just message me. I'll send you a link to his website or what have you. And yeah, go support him. As usual, Black Lives Still Matter, Trans Lives Still Matter. What's the there was another one. Sorry, it's late and I've been drinking.
No, that's all right.
That's everything.
Wear your freaking mask.
Yeah, wear a mask.
Wear your mask. It's not that
wear
hard.
A mask, wash my hands. That's the one. Cool. And that's everything I've got to shill. I'm not really doing much at the moment because I'm working and my schedule's a little all over the place. But once that settles, I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Yep.
Ooh, wine, please. Thank you. I just got the most lovely note from Junk Shop. They put on their mask and then wrote on a piece of paper, wine or bourbon.
Ooh.
I so married the right person. It's amazing.
Yes, you did.
I really lucked out. Okay.
So, Sam.
Yeah, I don't have anything going on per se. I have a channel, a YouTube channel. It's about GIMP. It's a graphics program. I do graphics. I do graphics for the community here, the atheist community here on YouTube. I do it at no cost. So if anyone's interested, just contact me. And that's about it.
I keep meaning to check out your channel because I need to improve my graphic skills heavily.
Yeah, well, I help run 2 websites. Well, actually 3 websites dedicated to the graphics. And yeah, so I do that mainly. And I was able to buy some masks the other day.
Woot!
From all places, the smoke shop.
Oh, nice.
They have them at Kroger here now.
I can't get them anywhere locally.
Is weird.
I can't buy I can't walk into a store locally anywhere and buy them, but I could do that in the smoke shop. But it's kind of like undercover, like they don't advertise.
Yeah.
They probably have a limited number.
So I'm able to buy masks at the smoke shop when I go to buy tobacco.
That is kind of hilarious and a bit of situational irony, but I'm glad you got masks.
Yeah. I can't.
And I'm not throwing any stones. I mean,
but that's all I'm doing. Thanks, One Ring.
And One Ring 42. I do secular D&D on Saturday and on Sunday at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Immediately after the Asterisk stream, I do Media Musings, and this Sunday's episode is going to be the season finale of the first season, because it's getting too much of a pain to keep track of what number I'm on. So I figure I'll start doing seasons. And 25 is a good round number. And the topic this week is the Dresden Files in celebration of Peace Talks coming out this Tuesday.
Okay, I will be there for that.
Yeah.
Oh, and Hissy, really quickly, the reason you haven't seen me in your side chat is because I haven't read the Asterix books, and I love comics, so I didn't want to spoil them. So I will go back and watch it after I read them.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you enjoy them anyway when you get to them.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Cool.
So taglines.
Oh, you can't find truth in wine, but you can find it in reason.
Stay sane.
Take care, be good, and if you can't be good, be careful.
I don't have a tagline.
That's
That's
okay.
Now you do.
Your tagline.
Now you do.
Mm.
Is that my tagline? I don't
Yeah,
have a
it can be.
tagline.
Yes.
And
There you go.
remember, indoctrination is a hell of a drug.